so we're just going to be talking a little bit about your experiences on the course so far. Could you start by telling everyone your name, your age, and where you're from?
Hi, I'm Zsófi. I'm from Hungary and I'm 17.
I'm Daniel. I'm from Germany and I'm 17 years old.
Okay, so you've both been on the course for 2 weeks now, coming towards the end, so we'll be saying goodbye to you this evening and then tomorrow morning. How have you found the course in general?
To be honest, it were 2 awesome weeks. It was beautiful to spend time here in Oxford, a beautiful city, and then also make new friends, and during this learn a lot. So that is actually what I can sum up the 2 weeks.
I myself had great fun. I really loved my classes and my tutors. It was really nice meeting people from all over the world, especially my roommate, South Korean, Colin.
Yeah.
Guy. But yeah, I really enjoyed myself.
Okay, great. So that's kind of a general overview. More specifically, thinking about the academic side, first of all, you both picked up on the classes as one of the elements you've enjoyed the most. Could you maybe talk to me about what you've been studying while you've been here?
Yeah, so my major was Oxbridge Preparation, and my minor was first of all literature, short stories, and then I switched to economics. And yeah, actually I came here with a very broad spectrum of things, but I wanted to study later on like medicine, law or economics, and also literature. And after taking 3 classes there, I decided to change to economics, and it was really helpful because it turns out I'm not going to do anything with literature later on. And yeah, it was quite helpful to like make my spectrum a bit smaller.
Yeah, okay, so you're narrowing your options down,
Yeah.
which is great. I might talk to you a little bit more about that in a minute. Daniel, could you maybe tell us about what you've been studying?
I took Introduction to Legal Concepts, which I
Right.
enjoyed a lot, and critical thinking and debate.
Great.
And for me it wasn't really helpful because I loved all 3 of them. So I still don't know if I want to do PPE or law,
Okay,
but I really did love the classes and I'm still not 100% sure which I'm going to take.
but at least it's confirmed you want to do one of the
One
two.
of the two for sure.
Okay, great. And you were both at the debate last night, which was, I think you were each the final speaker for your team.
we
Yeah.
both the final speakers.
And that was, I've just got to say, that was really fantastic. How did you find the debate elective?
It was really good. Like in the first 2 lessons we discussed general things like, first of all we had to agree on a topic which we were going to do did yesterday, and it was also really fun to me. I'm not in a debating team in my school, so it was new to me, and like the whole thing yesterday, the whole event was really interesting, how it all happens and it's an official way how it's made. Yeah, it's really interesting.
So I agree with her, but I actually love the class because it was all about like actually learning with your group.
Yeah.
So it was less about the teacher telling you what to do. It's more about like kind of forming strategies and forming arguments by yourself rather than the teacher just writing out stuff on the board and you copying it. So it was a lot of fun, because we had to work in a team, we had to agree with each other, we had to work mutually together and all respect each other. It was really fun. It was really fun, and I think we were quite successful.
You were, you certainly were, absolutely. You're both some of our older students, so your eyes are maybe fixed more firmly on the next step in your academic careers. Have either of you found that this programme has been helpful in narrowing down or confirming your choices, certainly, but also in preparing you for applications?
Yeah, definitely. So I came here to do this Oxbridge Preparation because I would like to try applying to Oxford. And my major was Oxbridge Preparation, and I learned a lot of things there. So I was not quite familiar with how the application process is in Britain. And we also had a presentation with Frank, who gave us a lot of insight into how that works, like UCAS and finding reference, teacher, and personal statement, of course, biggest mystery, how to write that. It's, for me, I made a mind map during my major, and yeah, it became quite clear what to add in my personal statement, so that was really helpful.
For me, well, as I said, I wasn't able to decide which one I actually want to pursue afterwards, but both teachers gave me really great advice. Actually, some of them will be continue to help me.
Perfect.
Continue to send me stuff, and I've gotten advice for readings and for processes, interview processes. Because I think at least one of them actually do the process himself, even here in Oxford.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was definitely able to get some first-hand information. It was really helpful. Yeah.
And that kind of went beyond what you were just learning in the classroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of a continuation.
Because you get to talk to them not only in class but also out of class.
Yeah.
So he was definitely able to give me tips and some advice and useful stuff in general.
Ideal. And Sophie, you've been thinking more specifically about applying to Oxford. And I think we put you in touch with some of the admissions department here. Could you maybe talk a little bit about that?
I just contacted Scarlett from the admissions center here, and it was kind of a mystery for me whether I was able to apply here because I study in Austria, and whether my grades will be enough to show them on the same level with like an A level or something like that. It turns out there are no problems, so it is quite good for me, and you can convert the grades. Like people are familiar, tutors are going to be familiar with your grades and achievements.
It's great that we could give you that reassurance.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I think you both strike me as quite seriously minded academics, but you've had a lot of fun on this course as well. Could you maybe, Daniel, I certainly know because in the bedroom next to you was that you've had a lot of fun, but could you maybe talk about the kind of things you've been getting up to in the evenings and at the weekends?
Would you like to go first?
I think the best thing about this is that we're together as friends, and wherever we went together, and we were really having a lot of fun just because Oxford is really here to have a lot of possibilities to go to the library or visit museums, and we tried to cover all these things. And during the excursions as well, like to Stonehenge, our friendship, our bonds got stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with her to a certain extent.
You've been in the museums all the time.
The museums, I'm not entirely sure on that one, but like I really enjoyed because the time here because there's a lot of there's little to no pressure on guys because like we're here only for 2 weeks, so we all know we're just here for fun to learn, and like you make friends quite quickly. Yeah. So like all of us kind of agree. Like the first day it's a bit awkward, and you're the icebreaker, and you start talking, meeting people. But the second day, like we already all became friends. So I think I'm sorry for you for being so loud every single day, having to come at 11 to our rooms telling us to go. But I mean, I think it shows that we all like bonded really quickly, and that we became great friends. And I think it's a lot more fun if you like have friends here because it's funnier to go to classes. The excursions become more fun, and in general, the entire course is a lot more fun. Yeah. I think that's really one of the great things of this course is how easy it is to communicate with people because everybody's here with the same interest to learn and have fun for 2 weeks. So I think that's really great. That's great. I think even one of the teachers told me what I thought was a great idea is to introduce a culture night kind of thing. Yeah. I thought that would be a great idea because I think it's almost undervalued how cool it is to meet people from all over the world. I knew nothing about South Korea 2 weeks ago, and now I've tried their food. My roommate keeps telling me about their culture and everything, and I thought that was a great aspect of this course. So you've learned a lot from your fellow students, would you say? Definitely, and the motivation is really good. So as Daniel said, people are here to learn as well. And I was really motivated by others who were like, no, we're gonna do it in the evening, we're gonna work, and I was like, well, then I have to learn as well. And it was really motivational. There's sort of an element of competition it becomes. You find that at university as well. You want to be the last one in the library. Which has its consequences. If you could pick a particular moment or experience from this course that you'll always remember, or that you would say was your favourite part of the course, what would you say that was? Difficult. I think from terms of learning, I thought my class in critical thinking was amazing because we learned the concepts of freedom of religions or freedom of speech, and it kind of blew my mind. Yeah. How deeply rooted this issue is, but how simple the solution is. Yeah. So there's a lot I learned there. But in terms of personal feelings, I thought the third night we had, I think, where some people that were completely shy started to open up, and it was amazing seeing people that wouldn't talk to me on the first day starting to feel comfortable, feel in their zone, and started to open up and make jokes. I thought that was hilarious. I really enjoyed that.
That's great.
For me, I really enjoyed debating as an elective, and yesterday's climax, it reached its climax, and it was really cool. The debate, I loved it, and afterwards went to have pizza together, and it was really a group, even though we were enemies. Afterwards, it was really good to have some fun again together.
Great, and we'll continue that tonight with the gala dinner, so I better go and let you get ready for that. But thank you very much for your time, and it's been a pleasure having you both on the course.
Always.